I bet you $20.
I can't get this.
Come on, baby.
Let me see what you got, huh?
Ready?
Say you go hit it one time, or?
One time.
What's up, everybody? It's the DFS Whisperers.
You straight, bro?
Oh, man.
Sound like you just got through jogging.
Man, I'm tired. What's up, everybody? It's the DFS Whisperers coming live with a video for tomorrow's NFL slate. Super late.
What's up, family? How's everybody doing?
Hope everybody's had a good week so far. Been so focused on NBA preseason and NBA coming back. But I ain't forgot about y'all, man. My NFL family, man. Got to take care of y'all. So let's go ahead and get this quick, man. Get the homework out the way. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell icon so you can get all our content as soon as it drops. Shout out to Draft Dashboard. As soon as you get the homework out the way, you're entered into a $20 free giveaway that we do every week and announce the winner every Monday on our Monday either NFL or NBA video. This week is only an NFL video because our NBA video will probably be dropping shortly. But, you know, Draft Dashboard is a great DFS tool, my favorite tool to use. You got the top players of the week. You got the position optimizer that breaks down all the stats down to a T. You get all these little stats like DVP, targets, rushes, projected ownership, projected points, all that other little stuff like Vegas totals and all right there in front of your face, all in one screen. Trust me, it helps out a lot and lowers a lot of time for research. Sleepers and studs, you got the player trends to show you different categories, which, you know, you could gauge your values and see which players are ready to smash and which players are kind of trending towards a dud game. You got the lineup optimizer, which spits out the fire lineups per usual, the mass lineup generator, and the late swap optimizer for those of you that like the max multi-enter and see that news or just see that one thing that you want to switch up all your lines. Just download them, pop them in there, re-optimize it, and then upload it back up to DK or Fanduel.
Yes, sir.
Comes in handy for NBA, by the way. And then you got the
NFL cheat sheet.
For those of you that don't know how to do research, don't want to do research, or just don't have time to do research, NFL cheat sheet is here to save your life from the top locks of the slate to the top mid-range, top value, top studs. You get all of that and our custom player pool, which you can find by hitting your watch players, then hit that watch DFS Whisperers picks for every single sport for $1 for your first 30 days. Go ahead, join the Draft Dashboard Fund. Shout out to my prize picks. They're a dope DFS site, you know, where you pick 2, 3, or 4 players, project their over-unders, and then boom, you can win up to 10x your money. Not playing against any sharks, not playing against any thousands and thousands of people, you know, you versus you, basically. You pick the over-unders, and if you get them right, like I said, 2 players, you get 2.5, 3 players 5 times, and 4 players 10 times. And they got this new feature called the Flex feature where you could win by not even hitting all of your props, basically. If you get just one wrong, you still win, which makes it virtually impossible to lose now because, you know, yeah. But to join the My Prize Picks Fund, all you got to do is hit the link down below. Promo code Whisper, get 25% of your first deposit matched. And also you get a 2-player free prop once you deposit worth $25. So boom, if you get those 2 right, you get a free 25 right there. You know, so sign up, join the My Prize Picks Fund. We'll give you our 2 favorite props at the end of this video. And so let's go ahead. That's all the house cleaning. Let's go ahead and get into it. Awesome. On top, I wanted to talk about Garoppolo. He's projecting for 1% ownership right now in a smash spot against Washington. His numbers haven't been the sexiest, to be honest. 14, 15, 12, 24, 11. Josh Norman is currently questionable. And if Josh Norman misses, man, I really want Garoppolo. Even if Josh Norman plays, I want Garoppolo. But I feel like this could be if you're looking for a low-owned quarterback that could really smash this week, Garoppolo is one to look at. You know, you can make a case for Jacoby Brissett as well. And Jared Goff, you know, he's not a secret. He's in a great spot against my Atlanta, which I will be having shares of Jared Goff. But I really like the matchup for Garoppolo. And the wide receiver I want to pair him up with the most is Marquise Goodwin, going up against Josh Norman or whoever's filling in for Josh Norman. I just see Goodwin burning them for like 2 touchdowns at 4,800. So Garoppolo's in a great spot. As you can see, Washington the 24th against quarterbacks and 26th defense overall. 100 dash ranking. It doesn't get any better than that.
Most def. And the quarterback I'm going to go to is Deshaun Watson.
Love that pick.
Yes, sir. With a 100 dash ranking going into this game. 7K. None of these quarterbacks are really outrageously priced. So, you know, 7K is, you know, nothing for me to just go ahead and lock in. I mean, really, he's been the pillar of consistency this year. Really, with Deshaun Watson, only twice has he gone under 20 DFS points. It was once against Jacksonville, Saxonville, and the other one was against, I think it was Carolina. But but all the other times he's gone over, he's scored around 30 or more. Yeah. So this man has been crazy. Look at his last 5: 31, 45, and then you see the 2 that I was talking about, 13, and then he put up a 30 in week 2. So I'd roster him against Indiana. Obviously, I think one of his 2 receivers, either Hopkins or Fuller, going to be on 10 tomorrow. Not exactly sure which one is going to be, but you know, I look for him to have a pretty solid game against Indiana.
Yep, and I was going to talk about one of his tight ends later too. But
okay.
Yeah, I love the spot for Watson. The history is great as well. So I really love the spot. And just to touch on a couple others, Lamar Jackson's in a good spot again tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think he can run all over that Seattle defense again, which I'm gonna talk about one of his tight ends too in a sec.
Yeah, if anything were to happen to Watson, Lamar Jackson would definitely be my pivot off.
Yep, Lamar Jackson in a good spot. Jacoby Brissett, like I said, I have some interest in him. Fucking Matt Ryan, yeah. Matt Ryan as well, you know. He's a great DFS player, but I need him out of Atlanta in real life right now.
You hear
need
the Atlanta
quarterback right now. I need a new quarterback in the city. But, you know, like them, now I'm forgetting some quarterbacks off my head, but I like Kyler Murray as well, you know, just to name a few. So going to running back, you like my boy Devontae Freeman.
Yep, Devontae Freeman at 5'4" on DK. They haven't projected a 15, but honestly, Devontae's play has actually kind of picked it up. We know he kind of started the season, a shell of himself coming off an injury-riddled season, but he put up a 18, and then last week put up a 27, and that actually came with the receiving touchdown. I think he had a couple of them in that game. So, you know, I kind of predicted that his play would elevate as the season went on. So, and I'm liking his matchup against the Rams. At home, I mean, really right now, man, the Falcons have nothing to lose. They gotta make a strong attempt to turn the season around. But if they're gonna do it, he's gonna be a big part of it, and he's at a decent price right now. So I'd run some Devontae Freeman.
Yep, he's my season-long running back right now. He's been coming through these last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm
kind of screwed right now though, because Kamara's out this week. So of course you got to look at what's his name? You got to look at Latavius Murray. I'm personally not going there. But Akeem Hicks is out, so that kind of helps too. But other running backs, before he gets into his next running back, other running backs I love Chris Carson tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I like Carson.
Love Chris Carson against Baltimore, because Baltimore's defense is not what it used to be. Also love Josh Jacobs at 5K going up against Green Bay, because they're going to have to run that ball against Green Bay, because I don't see Jared Goff throwing against Green Bay.
Yeah.
And Green Bay's big as Achilles' heel is running back. So love the spot for Josh Jacobs. Leonard Fournette is the obvious player to slate. Y'all know me. If you've been watching us for a minute, you know I love rostering any running back that goes against Cincinnati, and Leonard Fournette, man. Gotta give it to him. I can see him easily running 200 yards on that defense tomorrow.
All right, Leonard Fournette watch.
Yep. And go ahead, talk about the boy, TG
Todd,
400.
That's right, Todd Gurley, man. Fun fact, his middle name is Jerome. I didn't know that.
Jerome
in the house.
I know, right?
Yeah, but main thing with Todd Gurley is we need to kind of keep watch on news, make sure he gets his normal workload. But if he does, I absolutely love Todd Gurley against these Atlanta Falcons.
It's a homecoming.
A homecoming actually, if you forget, this guy played for Georgia, so he's coming back. He's seeing friends and family. So if he, like I said, if he sees a normal workload, he will be on 10, and I do predict for him to get 2-3 touchdowns in that game. So last week he put up a 20 and a 26. Obviously, we know the year kind of started off light because of his workload or whatever, but. I'm really loving Todd Gurley for his homecoming against these bummy Atlanta Falcons right there.
Sucks. So to stay at that same game, Cooper Kupp, of course. And of course, if you want to run it back with Atlanta, gotta go with Julio. People are worried about Jalen Ramsey shadowing him, but give me Julio, man. That boy's Waffle House. He always open, man.
Exactly.
Just give me Julio. Then Cooper Kupp, man. Y'all know I love picking Cooper Kupp. He makes almost damn near every video. And the surprising part was last week was the first week I wasn't on Cooper Kupp, and the dude sucked.
Man.
But I'm back on him this week. So y'all see these numbers. I told y'all Cooper Kupp is a different beast this year. Yeah. 30, 36, and a 21. And then that 6. But I just had a feeling he wasn't going to have a good game last week. But in this spot against my Atlanta Falcons, 31st against wide receivers and the 30th defense overall, Cooper Kupp going to put up 100 yards or more on us.
What corner on Atlanta is going to stop him? That's what I want to know. Can anybody answer that one?
And I also want to point this out too. I hate Isaiah Oliver. And Braden Cooks is going to be on Isaiah Oliver next week, tomorrow. Also will Cooper Kupp a little bit. I could see Braden Cooks at 5,400 burning us for like 2 touchdowns, almost like Will Fuller or anybody else.
Hey, AJ
Brown is there.
We already got cooked by another cook early in the season.
Exactly. So, literally, I'm telling y'all, Braden Cooks could have a bounce back game here, but it's not a kept secret. But Isaiah Oliver sucks. Yeah. Braden Cook is gonna burn him tomorrow. Yeah. It all depends on what type of Braden Cooks we see tomorrow. But I love Cooper Kupp in this spot. And the other two wide receivers I really like is T.Y. and DK Metcalf, with a hint of Goodwin if you're gonna play Garoppolo. But DK Metcalf, man, in this matchup against Marcus Peters. Now Marcus Peters can't come out and absolutely ball after being traded this week for Marcus Peters is in Baltimore right now. Yeah. Just got traded this week, and you see his former team got Jalen Ramsey. One thing I know is Marcus Peters has been getting burned all year. DK Metcalf is taller than this dude. DK Metcalf is faster than this dude. Every good wide receiver that's been matched up against Peters, I've rostered every week, and it's gone well. I think Metcalf could get a touchdown or 2 in this matchup, and at least like one of them long 40-yard bombs from Russell Wilson in this matchup. This Baltimore-Seattle can sneaky be a shootout game.
Yeah, I'm definitely got my eye on that game.
Especially if you're playing the prime time, the afternoon 4 o'clock slate. I have a lot. I am really looking at this matchup as a matchup nobody's like really on. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I haven't really watched anybody else's videos this week. Like I said, I was heavy on NBA, but I'm gonna go back and watch everybody's videos and see who they're on. But if this game is going under the radar, man, this game could easily break a slate.
I'm really beginning to feel like you could go with either Lamar Jackson or Wilson in that game.
Oh, yeah. Wilson always in play.
Always in play.
The greatest cash game quarterback ever.
Most definitely.
And then T.Y. Hilton. Y'all know the history, man. T.Y. Hilton loves to play Houston. Like, he will burn them almost every single game. It's kind of like Julio Jones in Tampa. They just love, there's certain wide receivers all have that one game that they just love. They love it. T.Y. Hilton's going to play 77% of the snaps, touch the ball 13% of the time, about 7 to 8 targets a game. But against Houston, that's going to ramp up. He always seems to burn them, too, for a long touchdown. Going up against Jonathan Joseph, give me all the T.Y. Hilton I can handle tomorrow. Projected for 21% ownership. I'll call that shit good chalk. Easily.
And DK, you got it to DK, man?
Yeah, I already talked about DK just now.
Cool.
He plays 76% of the snaps, get about 5 targets a game. And the boy Cooper Kupp damn near plays every snap. 88%, 11 targets a game, 18% of the time touching it. Crazy. Awesome. Now to go into tight end, y'all know the obvious tight ends. Kittle, Ingram. Austin Hooper.
Especially Austin Hooper.
Austin Hooper been going crazy. But I want to give y'all like Mark Andrews projecting for 18% ownership, not bad. But then get y'all a value at 3% ownership, Darren Fells. Talk about Mark Andrews first. Seattle has kind of been getting burnt by tight ends a little bit. I mean, we just saw Gerald Everett and Higbee. Higbee had a decent game, and Gerald Everett absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews is basically Lamar Jackson's favorite target. Him and Hollywood Brown. And I believe Hollywood Brown is still questionable. I got to look that back up. But Mark Andrews, man, he been getting it done this year.
Right now.
15, 10, 13, 5, and a 28.
And right now, he's projected at 13. Do you take the major over on that?
For
Mark Andrews.
Oh, points?
Points.
Yeah, I say he at least could get 18 to 20 points in this matchup in a perfect world. I like the spot, though, a lot. I could see this being one of Mark Andrews' 2 touchdown games. And he gets a healthy workload, 49% of the snaps, 21 touches the ball 21% of the time. That's high for tight ends. Gets about damn near 8 targets a game. That's also high for tight ends. So I really like Mark Andrews in this spot. And Darren Fells, man, he's going under the radar, but his workload has been kind of ramped up lately. 13 and a 16. And a 16 as well. We all know Lamar loves to, Houston in general, love to throw to the tight ends in the end zone, and they love making plays for the tight ends.
Wow.
And Fells is actually really, really good. I like the way he plays.
I mean, only 2 out of the last, 5 weeks, he's went below 10 points. And he's only 31, so shit, that's a good.
The spot couldn't get any better either, because I love to attack Indianapolis with tight ends, me personally. And we all saw all the tight ends, like Darren Waller had a nice game against them. And they're 30th against tight ends as well, so damn near the worst team against tight ends. So Darren Fells is a player that's going under the radar. But like I said, I got to go check and see who everybody else is talking about. But with 3% projected ownership, that could be easily a massive leverage play that opens up a lot for your lineups. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely
So
a big salary relief.
I could definitely go there. And I think he's had like 6 and 9 targets the past 2 weeks. I got to flip the phone on y'all. My bad real quick. Just to tell you, yep, he's had 7 targets last week, 2 targets and one the week before. But in those 2 targets, like I said, he could catch long passes and touchdowns.
Big play upside.
Exactly. So 3,100, man, opens up a lot. And at defense, Buffalo Bills, most expensive defense. That's the defense I'm really looking at going up against Tennessee and Ryan Tannehill. Also, 49ers defense against Case Keenum.
I think that's by far my favorite defense right now.
Yep.
Can't ignore Jacksonville either.
Yep. Yeah. And my favorite spend down defense is Detroit Lions this week. Even though, they've had last season, both games really, Minnesota put up like 21 and 24 points against them, and Lions only had 3 field goals each game. But I can see this Detroit Lions defense doing a little bit better against against Minnesota. Not like put up crazy numbers, but it wouldn't be beyond me if they put up at least 5 to 6 at 2,300. But my favorite 2 defenses right now are Buffalo Bills and 49ers. But that's all our picks for the video, guys, and go ahead, go to prize picks real quick.
Let's check these over-unders and see what's up.
I was looking at NBA. We're going to have an NBA show in a second for prize picks. But probably on Monday, because all the early props that I really liked are gone. But let's go ahead and get into it. Deshaun Watson, over under 22?
Over,
yeah, that's what I thought too. Jared Goff, I take the over 2 against Atlanta at 21. That's easy.
Where's
for
Russell
me.
Wilson?
Garoppolo, I take the over on 18. Wilson at 23.
Over.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson, he just got that rushing floor, that rushing upside, which just elevates his floor. So, and by the way, prize picks is PPR, so I could definitely see Lamar Jackson going over as well. But the 2 that I'm most confident in is Watson and Goff going over. I'm very confident in those. And then for wide receivers, Cooper Kupp, man, he went up to 819 now, and I still want the over on that.
That Julio is interesting.
Yeah, very interesting at 17. I just don't trust Matt Ryan.
That's the only reason I'm hesitant to.
That's my main thing. If I don't trust your quarterback, I don't play your props.
Yep.
Matt Ryan, of course, is my team's quarterback, and I hate Matt Ryan right now, man.
But you don't need Matt Ryan to run the ball, so I'll say Devontae Freeman over.
Yeah, I can see that. T.Y. Hilton over, too, is going to be a lock for me. Just because of his history against this team. He'll burn them for 100 yards in no time. Josh Jacobs, the over, looks nice as well. But those are the main props we're looking at right now. And George Kittle, too. Like, George Kittle against that Washington Redskins defense is definitely a good look. Those are the main props we're looking at right now. And, join the My Prize Picks fund. Like I said, 2, 3, or 4 players, project the over-unders. Then, what's it called again? You not playing against thousands of people, not playing against sharks. You can win up to 10x your money just like that. You versus you. Use the link down below, promo code Whisper. Get 25% of your first deposit matched, and when you make a deposit, get a 2-player free prop bet. If you get both of them right, you get $25 on them. Join the fun. Damn Draft Dashboard, sign up, get all the tools, get our custom player pool, which you find under your watch players. Tap watch DFS Whisperers picks, and all our players will be up there. I'm actually gonna finish up the player pool as soon as I'm done with this video. And also, what's it called again? Yep, follow us on Twitter at DFS Whisperers, Instagram at the DFS Whisperers, and
that's
go
it.
ahead, take us out.
That's all, folks. So let's go out there on this Sunday. Let's make some money. And it's about time to bring a takedown to the squad on NFL, man.
Yes,
we're way.
NBA was fire.
Yeah, we're due for it,
Hockey
man.
is fire right now. So, oh my God.
So we're gonna feed off of this NBA energy, man, and we're gonna make NFL season really pop. So with that being said, guys, we do wish each and every one of you a nice hefty bag. Let's go out there and get it. And you know what else? We out here. Whisper Squad.